let's rank generator builds. I've been making generator builds for almost 2 years, and now I'm gonna rank them. Ranking will be made in order of release date based on strength, fun, and some sort of special feature a deck may have. And let's get to it. Generator Sharks. The idea of this build is that we could search Lopter or surfacing big jaws with the 7th Tachyon. Lopter gives boss stage, and surfacing big jaws that can special summon itself goes through the XYZ armor line. In terms of the ranking, it's gonna be B. Next, we got Chimera. We make Guardian Chimera, targeted with World Legacy Monstrosity, and that bridges our way into Generator. The Chimera strat is gonna be D. Generator Kashtira. Kashtira can do its entire combo without using the normal summon, which we can save for Lopter. It is also used in a rank 7 strategy to make Galaxy Tomahawk to full Generator combo through Aurora Dawn. Kashtira will be in C. Generator Bestial. This build was made as an anti-tier strat. It can easily make a level 9 synchro by using a Bestial and a hand trap, or a level 10 synchro by using a Bestial and the Bestial Aliber. There is an evolution to this deck in a different variant. Since the build is pretty dependent on the format, I'm gonna place it in D. Generator Horus. This deck was originally made as a zombie vampire strategy, and over time it evolved into becoming a 7th Tachyon searcher thanks to Dragluxion. Horus is a very powerful engine that can easily bridge into Generator, and I'm gonna place it as A. Generator with You're Finished. This was a full fun build using stun cards that don't really affect Generator. This build will be in D. Generator Yubel. This was a very successful strategy because we can easily make the Phantom of Yubel, which is a level 9 dark monster, which is a great target for World Legacy Monstrosity. There is also a full combo variant of this build, but this was my preferred version. Generator Yubel, very strong, very fun. I'm gonna put it in A. Next we have Generator with Earhop Squadron and Gizmek Uka. Gizmek Uka is a hand trap that allows us to play on turn 0, and Earhop Squadron can use Generator tokens to make Desert Locust. Desert Locust hand rips and makes a Synchro 10 during the opponent turn. This build is somewhat situational and we'll place it in C. Generator with Numeron Network. This was a bit of a Mimi build where you could make your Numeron Network go into a 4 material Appaloosa, set boss stage and pass. Generator with Numeron D tier, and to arrange the tier completely, we put the control and the bestial slightly ahead. Generator with Ragnarika. So the Ragnarika engine is able to make Jasmine that can summon Mardell directly from the deck. It is a very consistent build, but has a lot of type locks. Thus we're gonna place Generator Ragnarika in C tier. Generator with counter traps. This deck is able to run very powerful counter traps, but does not have a lot of starters. We do have an upgrade for this deck coming up later on. I'm gonna place it at the top of D tier. Generator Mech Knight. Super fun build to play. The goal is to use the Mech Knight monsters and Horus to try to look for Gersu, and from Gersu we were able to full generate a combo thanks to World Armor. This build did get an upgrade with the release of Galatea I, and in terms of the ranking, it's gonna be B tier. Generator Tempai. Tempai Dragon makes Ancient Fairy Dragon, and Ancient Fairy Dragon can pop Sanguine Summoning to search the Generator boss stage. There's a lot of go first and going second power, but this deck was heavily nerfed. For the ranking, Tempai Dragon in A. Generator Runic. This was supposed to be one of the strongest builds for Generator, but Sleipnir is a light monster, which means that if we target it with World Legacy Monstrosity, we cannot generate a full combo. Still, it is a very strong build thanks to the Runic draws, which allows us to get into our Generator engine and try to set up some quick play back row disruptions. For the ranking, C tier. Generator Draconet. Draconet summons God Dragon Justicia from the deck. We can synchro summon Ib, the World Chassis Justiciar. Ib is going to search for World Legacy Monstrosity. We can link Ib off with Gravity Controller and effectively ends on 3 bodies that we can contact fuse Trishula, the Dragon of Icy Imprisonment with, and target it with World Legacy Monstrosity. For the rating, I'm placing it in the B tier. Generator Rescue Ace and Diabell Star. This is one of the strongest builds for Generator. The idea is we just need to make Mega Phantom Beast Aurora Dawn and it can full combo by itself. No surprise here, it is an S. Next we have 3 builds, Tech Genius, Rose Dragon and Predaplant. They are effectively the same as our Draconet version, but they are budget builds, so I'm not going to spend too much time on them. Here are the builds. For the ranking, they're going to be in the B tier. Generator Gimmick Puppet. This will be another of our Horus variant. If we already have access to our generator cards, we can instead try to combo into Gimmick Puppet that will give us the trap card that steals an opponent's monster. While this build itself is nothing too crazy, it eventually unlocked combo lines for further builds. This is going to be the C category. Generator Fiendsmith. The main point of this deck was to make a full material yugioh to try and draw into our generator engine, or to try to mill useful cards using Zombie Vampire. This deck used to be able to full combo when Beatrice was legal. And for the ranking, Fiendsmith is in the C tier. Generator, 7th Tachyon. Now this is going to be the closest build to a pure generator deck, including QQ and Neogon and Kujikiri Curse. For the ranking, B tier. Generator, Allure Queen. This build is able to full combo thanks to Chaos Allure Queen that can summon Knight and Sorcerer. It and Allure Queen level 3 can make Ib, and with extra bodies we can then make Trishula and target it with World Legacy Monstrosity. The downside of this build is it heavily dependent on opening Allure dens. For the ranking, it's going to be on the lower end of the B tier. Generator, Primite, Bestial. This is going to be an upgrade to our original Bestial deck. This is super fun and super versatile control deck. We have the ability to make Ib or Shen Shen with Flamvel Guard by summoning from Raw. For the ranking, it gets an A tier. Generator, Ryziel. Ryziel works very well with XZ monsters in general, and the concept of this build is similar to the Shark XZ, where we can pivot to either side of the deck thanks to 7th Tachyon. For the ranking, B tier. Generator, Goblin Biker. This is one of the most fun builds for Generator. The Goblin Biker cards work extremely well with XZ monsters in general, and you can even turn them into level 9 monsters. There's great synergy, it's a really resilient deck and very consistent. For the ranking, S. Generator, Gem Knight. To explain a bit how this deck works, with Brilliant Fusion we can send Mardel to the grave, and we can recover it with Rika Queen Strana by making a rank 4 XZ. Then we can extra normal summon Mardel by tributing over whatever we have on the field. It's sort of a different way to play Generator, where we're not trying to make a full combo with World Legacy Monstrosity, but we still end with a lot of disruption. We have Omni Negate with Hollow Core in the graveyard, we have Generator Boss Stage that is going to summon more disruption, and we have a monster and spell negate with Sacred Tree Beast Hyperiton. Generator Gem Knight in the A tier. Generator Regenesis. The main point of interaction of the deck is that Regenesis can search for Vala. Archfiend has a good amount of targets that it can reveal to be able to special summon itself. For the ranking, we'll place it in B tier. Generator Magistus. This is another full combo variant of Generator. This build is able to work thanks to Chorozo and being able to make a rank 4 monster that searches for a level 1 that we can summon, and Chorozo and the level 1 will make Ib. It's a very consistent deck but does require the normal summon of Zoroark. So for the ranking, we'll place it in A tier. Generator Ancient Fairy Dragon. This deck produces a lot of advantage. Similar to the Tempai Dragon variant, Ancient Fairy Dragon is able to search for Generator Boss Stage by popping the field spell. We even have options to make Ib the World Challenge Justiciar, but we would usually need an extender. For the ranking, I'm gonna place it as a B. Generator Orcust. The way that this build works is as long as we can make a rank 8 monster, we can full generate a combo. And the way that we do this is through Dingirsu. So we make Dingirsu and then we can link it off with Galatea Eye. Galatea Eye searches for World Crown that summons itself, and we can make a link 2 out of it. Generally it's going to be Barricade Bulk Blocker. Revive Galatea Eye by banishing Dingirsu, and now we have link 3 to make Mecha Phantom Beast Aurorodon, which is full generator combo. Thanks to Aggregator, we can go from Generator to Mitsurugi thanks to Herald of Arclight. And now for the ranking, A tier. Generator Morganite. This is yet a different way to play Generator. The Morganite cards allow us to do all kinds of game-breaking maneuvers. So for instance, if we resolve enough of them, we can normal summon several Generator boss monsters without any tribute. We also have the ability to search Morgana thanks to the 7th Tachyon, and we're able to play counter traps and a lot of board breakers. This build is effectively an upgrade to our counter trap Generator deck that we showcased all the way in the beginning. And for the ranking, S. Next we have Generator Fairies. This deck, including the Queen of the Blazing Domain and Vingolf, is actually a carrier deck for Medius the Pure. When the Elf Note cards are released, this deck will get significantly stronger. For the ranking, this deck is in S tier. Generator FTK. So this deck is an evolution of our Generator Gimmick Puppet deck. The way this build works is if we can make a rank 8 and any 2 bodies, we can first turn kill the opponent by making 2 Chaos Dyson Spheres and just burning the opponent for their entire health bar. Unfortunately, this deck is incredibly consistent at first turn killing. You can use Mitsurugi, you could use Horus, you can use Millennium, and you can use Punk to carry out this FTK. In terms of the ranking, S. Generator Dracotail. The main selling point of this deck is that Femina can use 3 generator tokens to make first of the Dragon Lords, which is an incredibly funny card to make. And for the ranking, it's going to be in the B tier. Generator Yummy. Generator and Generator Yummy Mitsurugi are the best versions of Generator, even after the ban list. This deck is very efficient, able to go through an IB Generator full combo. It is resilient, consistent, and a lot of fun to play. So for the ranking, the Generator Yummy will be S tier. Generator K9. This is another variant that can make a 4 material Saryuja to draw into our generator combo pieces, but this one is backed by K9 Reaper to stop any hand traps. We also have a way to full generator combo by using River Stormer and making an Aurora Dawn. In terms of the ranking, this will be very high in A, very close to S. Next we have Generator Radiant Typhoon. This deck is able to bridge from Radiant Typhoon into Generator by using the Goblin Biker cards and the XYZ Fortress armor. These monsters become a Link 3 worth of material for Mecha Phantom Beast Aurora Dawn, which is going to be full Generator combo. There are 2 other variants of this deck, a full Board Breaker variant and a Runic variant that have similar power levels. And for the ranking, it is again in S tier.